Algebra. We're going to be learning all about how to write and solve addition and subtraction equations. My name is Jason Jacobs. Thanks for joining us as we do 4-3 practice and problem solving on Math EnVision 2.0, grade 6. Grade 6. Oh, that's not one of my fingers. Okay. So the two rules of algebra are whatever you do on one side of the equation, you have to do on the other, and you want to find the variable by itself. So here we go. First, let me show you how I used to do it as a kid, and you could still do it this way. Your parents probably did it like this too. Y minus 26 equals 96. So the inverse of subtracting is adding. So we'll add 26 here. That cancels. Add 26. By the way, these are called additive inverses. And you get y equals 122. And then you want to check it. 122 minus 26 is 96. Yeah, that checks. So we are good. So they're showing this adding 26 on both sides a little different. I guess it's easier to type it out the way they're doing it. The inverse of subtracting 26 is adding 26 on the left side, and then you add 26 on the right side, and then you get the 122 like that. So in my personal opinion, if you had to type it out and show your work, which nowadays everything's pretty much on the computer, you would show it like this. But if you're writing it, this is how I used to do it when I was a kid, and I still prefer this way, although this is hard to show in this format. So the more you know, the more knowledge you have, the more understanding, I guess. All right, let's see. So here, 56 plus r is equal to 112. So if you add 56 on the left side, the opposite of adding, the inverse operation of adding is subtracting 56. So we'll subtract 56 on both sides, guys. And now you get 112 minus 56. And you are allowed to use calculators on this to do things like this. And you get 86. Oh, you do not get 86. That does not make any sense at all. So when you check it, you would find out that does not make any sense. 56. And then let's check it. 112 minus 56 is 56. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, sometimes the equations are like this. I prefer it to be over here, but this is fine too. X minus 14 is equal to 73. Inverse of subtracting 14 is, what do you think? That's right, adding 14. So you got to add 14 on the left side too. All right, and then you'll get 87, I think. The inverse operation of adding 21, what plus 21 is equal to 27? So 27 is equal to y plus 21. Inverse of adding 21 is subtracting 21 on both sides. No. Subtract 21 on both sides. There it is. So when you subtract 21, 27 minus 21 is 6. Fantastic, guys. Here we go. Inverse x plus 3 equals 23. The inverse operation of adding 3 is subtracting 3. So you'll subtract 3 on both sides. Subtract 3 on both sides of the equation. And you will arrive at 20. And you should always check. Make sure it makes sense. 20 plus 3 is 23. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, right, guys? All right. Z minus 321 equals 158. The inverse of subtracting 321 is adding 321. That's right, guys. So not dividing, adding right there. Adding 321 on both sides. So let's see what we get. 158 plus 321. 479 is what I got. You have a deck of T trading cards. You give 17 cards to a friend and have 8 left for yourself. How many cards were in the original deck? Write a simpler equivalent equation to solve this. So an equation has an equal sign, guys. Make sure you put an equal sign in this. Equivalent equation. So the inverse of subtracting 17 is adding. So you have T minus 17 equals 8. Now what I like to do is add 17 on both sides like this. I'll do my way. Okay, this cancels out. It becomes 0. Now you found your goal of finding T by itself. T equals 25. Now let's check. 25 minus 17 is 8. Yep, that works. So right here, we are going to put T equals, because an equation has an equal sign, 25. What? Oh, there were 25 cards. Okay, sometimes you have to put, when they say, right, a simpler equivalent equation. All right, so sometimes this is the simpler equivalent equation. Sometimes they'll want you to put T equals 25. I guess they didn't want us to do it there. They just want to know the cards. That's fine. That's fine. But sometimes when they ask for an equation, you'll want to put that equal sign. Select all the equations that have G equals 5. All right, I love these type of questions. They put them on a lot of these EnVision tests, so pay close attention. 40 plus 5 is 45, not 50. Wrong. 5 minus 3 is 2. Correct. See how you go through each one like that? And you know what? I was trigger happy because I should have checked all of them because they have the squares. So 5 plus 8, 5 minus 1, All right, so we did it. We did it, guys. Look at that. Select all the equations that have x equals 4. Again, tests love this. You'll see these on the EnVision quiz or test, maybe. 4 plus 31, we'll substitute 4 in. Yep, that's 35. 4 minus 5 is negative 1, not 23. 37 plus 4 is 41. That makes sense. 4 plus 7 is 11. That makes sense too. Hooray. All right, we're doing equations on 4-3, practicing problem solving for EnVision, 6th grade math. My name is Jason Jacobs. Like and subscribe. Hey, thanks for doing your homework with me, and I'll see you